All right, so today we're going to go over how to grow your reach quickly through Facebook and Instagram. Now, you can read this later on, but basically, guys, this is something that I have developed myself. I didn't learn it in a class. It's been a lot of trial and error since I first started because I started from scratch. I only had like 150 friends on Facebook, and the only thing I ever shared were memes. So I didn't have any training or anything, but this is what I have learned that really helps grow your reach very quickly. And that's what we want to do in the beginning is to grow our reach by, kind of posting different things to grab different people's interest. Now, they're not always going to follow and like from this approach because you don't really want to measure your engagement by how many likes are on your post unless it's on TikTok. Now, the most important thing that you really want to get is just people engaging in general. So if you ever want to put some questions in there or do some post about questions, you can. Any type of engagement will just build your reach more and get more people interested in it. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to talk about today, and we're going to actually kind of go through it together, is how to schedule on Facebook and Instagram. We're going to schedule 3 different things to go at one time, and I'll explain what that means. And you all should have your Instagram and Facebook put together. So when you're posting, they go together. If you don't, you definitely want to get that set up so they'll post together. But in order to do that, the first thing that we will need is Meta Business Suite, which will look like this. Oh, Benicia, do you need help? I'm sorry. If you need help, just tell me because I know you're unmuted. So I talk a lot. All right. What is the problem? There we go. So 5+ comments. That's cool. And let's see. So Facebook, Instagram, I have this pulled up. And then weirdly enough, guys, you're gonna notice I only have 378 likes on my Facebook, but I have like 900 followers. So don't ever get sad about it, okay? It comes and goes. It's just who can really see your stuff. Now, I have not done this in a long time. So if you're inside your business meta suite here, you can actually see under insights of what it's working at. So this is what I have right now. Look at that. Look how dull that is. Because I haven't posted in a while. I'm gonna be honest with you, I got way too many bookings and it stressed me out. And I had to process those before I could get back into this. And that happens and it's okay. But let's try not to do that. Oh, here we are. January 2nd, only 106 interactions. All right, let's fix this, right? So how do we do that? First, how we get there is under planner inside of your marketing. Now, I would suggest anybody who watches this, check your insights first before you start planning. So then you know what to, maybe take a screenshot so you can see where you grow. Okay. All right. So on here, I have what will be covered. I talk about this. I sit down once a week and plan these out. So like I won't do this again until next Thursday, which we can check next Thursday, everybody's reach who does this. That's what we can see how it's working. And then I do 7 travel deal posts, 3 travel memes, 7 posts about reasons to book with me. I mean, you can really do anything, okay? But these are the ones that I find that are most effective. I'm going to tell you why. Sales and deals once a day. Engagement, funny things, make them relate. How can they relate? Three meaning travel means every other day, right? 7 posts to build or to reason to book with me. This is to build trust. This is to gain insight on why you need to use a travel advisor. Okay. So this kind of covers everything. This is just your basis because you also have to keep in mind you have Facebook. See all this? This is Branch Up and Ralio. Now, for you, Andrew, since you guys don't have Ralio, maybe make your post about cruises. If you want to do like mock bookings and stuff, if you want to book cruises over there, maybe make them about that because you don't have that Ralio feature yet. I don't know why, but I don't even know what this active is. But maybe do something like that if you want to. I'll show you how in a second. Okay.
Okay.
Um, so during the week, after we do this part, you guys are want to comment on any comments you get. Don't just like the comments. That does nothing for your algorithm. You want to comment on them. They like to see people who engage. You want to look at Vax cruise vendors, your niche vendors specifically, and post any promotions that you like. Okay. No pressure. If you see something, post it. If you don't, it's okay. And then if you really want to take your reach to a whole nother level, every time it posts one of these posts like this, right, it only reached 2 people. How boring. Let's fix it. Okay. And then we're going to come in here and I need to share it. There we go. I have to open it. Come here. Won't let me share it from there. Here we go. So let's just say I really liked this. These are very expensive cruises. The Heart of Europe. Nah, I'm trying to find something I like. So if you want to make it even bigger than what we have, right? The reach, you're going to share in groups. I'm trying to find something. Dang. Okay, here's Carnival. We were just talking about them. Let's go. So you want to find groups that you already know that you can share in. If you have your Facebook business page set up for at least 30 days, you can um, go ahead and put that in there, like from your business Facebook. If you have it for less than 30 days, you have to go in from your personal Facebook and then share it. Long story short, try to get to 30 days. But I just come in here, you can share up to, I don't know which one I just clicked. You can share up to 7 times a day. Okay. And I'll just share a few of them. And free advertising. I put them on that. Now, the reason I do that, because let's look at one of those groups real quick. Where was the one I just did? I just did this one. Oh, there I am. Look how many people are in this group. 27,000 people. This is free business advertising. So these people are coming in here for business, right? So if I throw in here a little bit of Carnival Cruise Line, I could have wrote something. Oh, I did it twice. Oh. Um, but if you want to go in there and throw Carnival Cruise Line, if you want to, they're going to see it. It's going to pop up on their timelines. So I just share it to groups, right? And that will help bring this up, this reach too. So there's another thing you can do. Okay. Oh, somebody else joined us. Who else joined us? Hi, Nia. Oh, you needed help, Nia. So make sure you stay so I can help you. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's basically what I do, guys. That's what I do during the week. I'll just share to these groups. No more than 7 a day, though, because it'll mark you as spam if you share too much. Right. And then oh, hold on. Who is that? Somebody's unmuted in my ear. It's so loud. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm going to mute you guys real quick just because it's in my ear. But if you have questions, just ask me. Um, long story short, I also repost your automated posts on your Facebook and Instagram. Like if I see one of these that are posted, I like to share it to my story. Oh, you can't share from here. It's aggravating. I like to share it to my story. You can easily share it to your story by just going to your Facebook, taking this, like just this for example, and then come down here and then share to your story. Okay. Or you can share to group. You can copy the link, whatever you want to do. Maybe you want to post it on Threads. Copy the link. It's already posting for you. So don't bend the wheel. Just share it. Share it to my story. Right? I do that sometimes during the day too, because if they follow my page, guess what happens? What happens when you share a story? Does anybody know? It rolls you up to the front. Have you ever noticed that? Like if I go back to my home page real quick, and I'm pretty sure I follow Travel with Ash, and it's gonna pop up right here. There I am. Travel with Ash. See how that works? So that's another good way to get in, kind of view, get out there, kind of show people, what you can do, right? Now, let's get into the actual posting since I kind of veered off there. But I want you to understand why you're doing this, because once you understand the value of it, you're going to be able to do it more effectively. Those are words straight out of David McCovey's mouth. That's not even my saying. But if you see the value in this marketing plan, you'll understand the reason why I do it this way. Okay. At the end of each week, I want you to review your professional dashboard. Try to level up on the Facebook professional dashboard. Sorry if you hear my kid. You can find that. Where is it at? It's not in the planner. I think it's ads, account overview, I think is what it is. No, that's not it. Hold on. Right here, to-do list. Okay. So if you go home And we're on this part right here. It says review your professional dashboard and see where to improve. Try to level up on Facebook professional dashboard. Guys, they help you do this. That's what's so funny about this. Do you see this? Continue at least 5 tasks to finish the plan. So publish 1 ad. You might not be able to do that because we have to pay for that one. Okay, fine. We'll skip that one. But look, publish 6 stories on Instagram. Publish 32 posts on Facebook. This is your full, like they do it for you. You don't have to make it any more complicated. And BranchUp and Ralio are doing 90% of this for me. So weekly plan, they have a full plan to help you get more attention, to get more attraction. So I always do this too. Okay. And they'll tell me where I need to improve. And that's what I really like. And this is all free. It's all included. So might as well use it. Right. So let's get into the first step. So the first step, if you need a recording on how to do what I'm doing, I show you right here. I don't use any words in that. It's just like a tutorial, so feel free to watch that. But we're going to go ahead and open ChatGPT. All right. And then we're also going to open a thing that I like to use is Pexels. You can use any kind of free stock photos, okay? We don't all have to use Pexels. There's other ones out there, but I just like Pexels because it's on my phone and I can do this from my phone. Meta Business Suite is also an app from your phone. So if you ever get bored and you want to do it on your phone, you can do that too. Even ChatGPT, all of it. Sometimes I do that if I get too stressed out and I don't want to pull up my laptop. Okay. So first thing is we're going to do the weekly travel deals. So this is based off of my niche. Exactly. No, it does not require a subscription. So I'm not logged in. Oh, I am logged in. Huh. I can log out and it doesn't matter, but you don't have to pay for anything. Pixels is free. Okay. But I guess I'm logged into it. I didn't even notice that. But there no subscription, no price, no nothing. Right. So they do have fancy photos you can pay for, but we don't need them. So we're going to start by explaining exactly what you want ChatGPT to create. Stop being afraid of ChatGPT. ChatGPT could be your best friend. I have my ChatGPT set up now where it replies to emails to me. If you ever get a fancy email from me, that's why, because I just go in there and say, reply to this email because it knows exactly what I want. I can even tell it to post in Spanish because I'm doing job posts in Spanish over there to try to build my Mexico side. Job post in Spanish, it does it automatically. Cruise itinerary summaries, it does it automatically. Let that use ChatGPT. You don't have to pay for ChatGPT unless you use it 24/7. Okay, but it's free for the most part. Use it to help yourself. Okay. Then we're gonna put this into ChatGPT exactly how I want it. So if you are following along and doing exactly this, I want you to highlight it like this. And I want you to copy it, end it right there. I'll put it in the chat if you're actually following me or not. There you go. Then I'm going to go over here. I'm going to post it in my ChatGPT. Let's read what it says real quick. Create 7 travel deals, post mixture. This is your niche. If you have a different niche than me, mine's Caribbean all-inclusive resorts, cruises, destination weddings, and European destinations. If your wedding, European destination. Oh yeah. If your topics are different, just write whatever you do, okay? Whatever your main focus is. If you're cool with this, then use it, but add the word tour because I think that's more, explicit. Well, it explains more. Begin with an appropriate emoji, include emojis throughout, include the destination name and the resort and cruise as the headline because I want to gain their attention. The travel dates, we need to change this because that's already passed. I always tell you guys to mark it only a few months out. So I'm going to do let's do March to most of my trips that I'm getting right now are between June and July. So let's just do August. See, the beautiful part about being in business, guys, is that you can plan these kind of months. So in the last year, was planning for next year. So all of my payouts are coming in automatically. So now I need to position when I want to get clients. If you have your set up that way, then you're going to want to only get clients on the months that you actually need the income, right? You want to build that income up for each month. So a lot of us are new here. So we're going to try to build the next couple of months. So if you want to make this like June and July, because it's now January 30th, you can do that, okay? But please keep in mind, cruises all must be paid off within 30 days of selling. So if you do a cruise that's close, you're not going to have any deposits. Vax needs 90 days for their trip to be able to get a deposit. So keep that in mind if you want to kind of get clients that want to drop deposits. Okay. Mention the type of accommodation, cruise ship, or region. Include the number of travelers and note if it's for solo travelers. Provide the price per person, but I put starting at. We never ever list the price in this because we don't know if it's accurate. So we just put a rough estimate. List what's included. Use the Simply template. This is already built for you. You will change your link tree right here. This is my link tree. Change it to yours. And then add hashtags for visibility, such as, and it gives it to them. Okay. We're going to put in here book. Oh, no, it's already in here. Book with me and get a travel voucher for your next trip. There you go. All right. So everything's done in here. So we're just going to hit send. And it's going to make it just for you. There it is. Oh, they got a Bali dream wedding. I would never even think to do that. Okay, let's go. All right. They probably have a free wedding service. Sounds great. Thank you. Next one, Royal Caribbean. So these are actually cruises. These are going to be a rough selling date. So this means that they can book anywhere between, it's going to open it, look, April through August. Wonder of the Seas. Itinerary Spain, France, and Italy, because I told them to do Europe tours. Starting at $17.99 person. Are they going to actually book that? Probably not, but I want them to know that they can get that. Like I'm trying to open it up, right? Sandals, we know this one. That's my all-inclusive. That's normal, okay? And then if I don't even like the dates, like I don't like how far it's going out, let me stop it because I don't like how it keeps listing all these dates like this. So watch, I'm going to stop it. Oh, no, we're not going to talk. No, no, cancel. Stop. Watch. So I'm going to go back in here and edit it. Those dates are too far out for me. Like they're going. Verify that the dates are accurate with the trip being promoted. We're going to let it work for us. All right, so I told it to give me the exact dates of what is needed for each one. And I'm going to go in there and add this so you guys can do that too. All right, there you go. And then I stopped it and then let me send it one more time because I didn't like the way it looked. There we go. See, now it gives me exact dates. You just got to tell it what to do. Tells the travelers, starting price, sandals, perfect. Mediterranean cruise, aboard MSC, perfect. Destination wedding, perfect. Highlight tour, love it. Sandals, okay. Now they're going to pull this from real websites and make sure that it's a real trip. Then they're going to grab the full price and list it as a starting price so that they know roughly how much it would cost. That's not bad for Overwater Bungalow. And there's another rail tour. Okay, cool. I haven't done a rail tour, but we got what we needed. So now we have 7 of these, okay? So we're going to plan for the week out. If you want more than 7, then put more days. But all I have to do is come over here and I'm going to highlight this one just like this. And we're going to go plan it. If you want to, you can have it and plan it with me. I don't care. It doesn't make a difference. It's the same thing that's going on. If you want to make your own, make your own. If you want to copy mine, I don't care. All right. So we have schedule tomorrow. Once you start doing this a lot, it'll tell you when your followers are most active. Tomorrow, my followers are going to be the most active at 9 p.m. That's great, but we're not going to schedule that late. Anything after 7 p.m. is considered a throwaway. So we're going to click on schedule. January 31st is the next day. We're going to move this one to 10 a.m. I like to do them every day at 10 a.m. I don't know why. I just feel like that's when a lot of people are now kind of at work. They're kind of playing on their phones a little bit. Things have calmed down. That's what this is normally. The first break, that's what I'm going for, right? Think about when you're on your phone. Post that schedule if you want, okay? So I have it for tomorrow. Then all I have to do is come in here, post this. There it is. If you want to leave it like that, you can, okay? But in order for it to post on Instagram, you have to add a picture. That's why we add the picture. Also, the picture kind of grabs their attention. So if I look at this picture and it says sandals, looks like Bahamas, right? I'm gonna come over here, Bahamas. There we go. Oh, that's a really pretty photo. I like that photo. But we're gonna grab something. Oh, perfect. They love the pigs over there. Let's grab the pigs. So I right click this. I click save image. What I like to do, I have a travel with Ash photo. I don't know if you guys can you guys see my photo, my folders? I haven't broken down. So I'll open my travel with Ash photo. I'll put a new folder in there. Then I'll put like week post, something like that. I have them in there, and then I go and delete them so they're all in the same spot because it drives me crazy. Because you'll have like thousands of, you know, posts in there. And then so I don't get confused with the post, I come in here and it seems like a long time because I'm explaining it, but after you do it so many times, you just get used to it. So I would do, let's see, that is a mock booking post. So I'm going to do MB1. So then I know that that's the first sale post. Okay. So I don't get lost. Then I'm going to add a video or add photo. We can do videos too. I'll show you guys videos in a second. Week post, MB1. There it is. That's one. That's all it is. And then we hit schedule. 10 a.m., 10 a.m., schedule. That's it. There's one. And it'll populate in a second. Then we're going to go to the next date, February 1st, 10 a.m., 10 a.m. Save. And then you go take the other one. Does y'all understand this? Do y'all understand how easy this is? You don't have to be very specific about it. Like, tell me
It's
your feedback.
looking very good. Yep.
Right. And I do this once a week. This is all I do. Okay. So I can continue on and keep doing them for you guys, but I'm gonna try and just let me do one more just so I can do it one more time so you guys can understand. Okay. Now I got the Mediterranean cruise, MSC. Where is this going? I like to get like an idea of where it's going. Solo, MSC, it's Mediterranean, so that works. So I'll just do like this. Beach cruise. I want to get a very generic photo. Something like this works perfectly. Just a generic. Sometimes it too, if you get the ones with the people's faces in it, they like that crap. I don't know why, but maybe because they can picture themselves, I guess. I don't know. But we can do anything. Whatever you want, you can. Okay. So,
Ash, how,
yep.
how would you post a video instead of a picture?
Oh, let's do that. Good. I like it. I don't know what is going on with my calendar, but oh, I just have like 21 people scheduled. That was weird. All right, here we go. So if you don't want to do a photo, click video. All right, and I need to find one that's kind of cruises without actually being directly about a cruise line because we don't ever want to be specifically like MSC Cruise, right? We just want to give them a rough idea. So this works right here. Now, I will tell you, these videos do not come with any sound built into them. You can add sound if you want to be fancy, but they don't really need sound because when you're on Facebook, you know how most of us listen to the videos without sound? Like it's very rare that I actually open the video to listen to it. This is just meant to grab their attention. That's all this is. Okay. So if I do this, I have to click free download here. If you want to add music, you can put it into your Canva, but I'm doing this as quick as possible. So we download, save as, and this is going to be MB2. Okay. Meta Business Suite. Come back over here. I got my post in here. Add video. Upload. MB2. And when it goes on their timeline, it looks like this. Where's my text? Oh, maybe because it's loading. Oh, now I have to put it back in. Okay, I'm sorry. There we go. That's what it looks like. You see how it's just meant to grab their attention? That's all it is. Oh, but look at the hashtags. It literally wrote hashtags. Oh, huh, I like that. Get rid of that word. But there we are. Does that make sense to you guys? That's all I did. You can make it look prettier. It took out the hashtags or the pretty things that came with this, but hopefully get the idea, right? That's all they're scrolling for 5 seconds. They don't care about this. All right, cool. Yep. If you want to add audio, you can. It's still loading, so I have to wait, but we're good. And then I got to make sure that the scheduled time's right. February 1st. This one's wrong. Yeah, February 1st. Sometimes when you upload the videos, it will change the time, guys. Just letting you know. It changes the whole thing because it's different now. So maybe upload the video first if it makes it easier for you guys, okay? There it goes. Now I can add music if I wanted to go back. Oh, it still won't let me. Oh, there it is. Hello. You can add music just like that. Oh my God. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. You see why I don't add music? It's so loud. Okay, there we go. There's some music on it now. Um, that's all we need. It's scheduled. Yay. That's it. Does that make sense? Does that help?
Mm.
It's
Yes.
very. Tell me the truth now. If it's too hard, tell me. I'll try and make it as easy as I can. But there it is. Now it's there. Now we just got to go to the next day, right? And then do it so on, so on, so on. I won't take up all of your time unless you absolutely need me to. Do you want me to show you another one, or how do you guys feel about this?
I have a question.
Okay.
The I'm trying to remember how you got like the start of the Chat GPT. Did you take the goal for the week out of Facebook and insert it, like that beginning sentence of what they wanted you to do?
Right here, from the
Okay.
document, from the first step, and then you
Oh, okay.
highlight it all right here. I'll put it in the chat again just in case you don't want to go look for it. But you just make sure you edit it, okay? Oh snap, it's too many. Make sure you edit it a little bit because here we go. It'll say my information on it. Like this is my link tree, so put your link tree in there, okay? All right.
Okay.
Anybody else? Did everybody get that? Are we good? Let me know. If not, Andrew, you feel good about that?
Yeah, yeah, no, that's good. And I found out I actually do have access to
Braulio?
uh the no no
What?
the MetaSuite.
The MetaSuite? Oh, yay. Cool. Yes,
Yeah,
MetaSuite will be your best friend. And you can have an app too. If you want to just do it from your phone, you can do it from your app too. I love
yeah.
Meta Business Suite. All right, awesome. So that's the first step. Okay, so I do that 7 times. If I want to do 2 weeks out, I'll do 2 weeks out. Then let's do the second step. The second step is a little bit different. I do 3 travel memes every other day. So I would post one for tomorrow, skip the next day, post another one, skip the next day, and then post another one. I space it out. Okay. And I do these at 12 p.m. So 2 hours after that mock booking hits, there's going to be one that's posting for the meme. Now, here's the recording if you need it, but it's very simple. I just like right here. Let's go. We're going to go to google.com, like it says, and type in specific words. So, okay, we can do that. Let's go in here. Funny travel memes. Let's see. Ooh, we need something funny that's not too deep. We could either do eat, beach, sleep, repeat. Uh, let's see. Oh, there we go. Something like this. What I want, what I can, right? So we can. Oh, I just lost it. Where did it go? You can even do something like this. Traveling with kids be like, and then just something funny, right? So let me just save this one. And then I'm gonna do fun. Let's do F1. So I try to keep them separate so I don't lose them. So we'll start here. We're back on our Meta Business Suite, and we need to go click schedule, schedule a post. And it has me at 10 a.m. So let's move it to 12. All right. Then we're going to add a photo. And we have funny one. All right. And what can we put here? Sometimes I make ChatGPT do it for me. You can technically just say, give me a funny post about changing from not traveling to traveling and explain that we have deposit options. Something like that. Let's see what it gives me. Oh, there we go. It's doing its work. Yep, 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 yep. Mm-hmm. Wow. All right. It's writing a whole bunch. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it even put my link in there. Look, I'm telling you guys, this thing knows me. You just keep talking to it. Travel more, worry less. Vacation mode. Book now, pay later. Okay, you want this? Y'all can have this. This is nice. All right. And then I'm gonna do you know, tell them to give me a prompt for this so then I can put it into the thing for you guys. Then I'm gonna put it in here. There we go. And then sometimes it'll do this weird crap. You see this little dot dot thing? You gotta get rid of that. Go away, dot dot. And then it did something real weird with my link. That's okay. We can change it. Sometimes you have to edit it, but ooh, this one's a little ugly. Okay. I don't know why it did this, but that's fine. If I see this, guys, I fix it. I don't know about you guys, but ChatGPT has a thing where sometimes it'll put all these asterisks. If it makes you angry, you can literally go back in there and just tell it to get rid of all the asterisks, and it'll do that for you too. But for time being, I'm just gonna remove them real quick because they're not too bad, but they're kind of annoying. I don't know why they do that on some, but not on the others. I don't care. Okay. Blah blah blah. All right. Guess what? That could be you. Yeah. So there you go. I don't care about the last asterisk. That's fine. That's it. Schedule for 10 p.m. Schedule. And then I would do one not tomorrow, but I would do one on Sunday. Right? So if we come back, can we do another quick one? Just so I can make sure I showed it to you guys twice. Let's see. Where's the one I just had? Team one. And I know it has little logos and stuff on it. I don't care about that. That doesn't matter. Facebook too. Or funny memes too. Okay, so I saved this photo. Come back over here. And now you can see that this week isn't showing yet. So I'm gonna open it. There we go. Now it's Groundhog Day. Did you guys know that? All right. We're gonna come in here. We have 10 a.m. We don't want that. Well, we're gonna take our 10 a.m. slot for the other one. And then we're gonna hit save. Upload again. 22. Wow, amazing. Then I'm gonna go back over to my chat GPT and say, give me another one. But make it about how traveling with kids and make it parent humor. Does somebody have a question? Sounds like somebody has a question. If you do, let me know. All right. I'm gonna copy this. Hold on, guys. Ignore this part. Add your funny caption. I'm gonna do like this. By adding your prompt. There you go. So you guys can have it, okay? All right. So let's go back and see. Oh, somebody else joined us. Hey, Jennifer.
Hi.
We are scheduling. So you might have missed some of it, but you'll see. I'm just scheduling memes right now. I'm recording too. So if you missed any of it, you come back. All right. So here is my next little meme. Looks perfect. Traveling with kids to never again. Well, let's do it. Now I'm educating them using a meme. Hello, that's funny. All right, copy that. Come over here and post. Look, it's doing the stupid asterisks again. I might have to tell it to take out the asterisks. It's making me mad. But Do you guys understand this? Do we all understand what I'm doing here? Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
looks great.
All right. So let me just get the last two. This drives me crazy. All right. Oh my God. Why? We don't need. I think it's because they put the words in bold in here. I think that's what they're doing. They're like, see how it's doing like this adventure today? Meta Business Suite isn't going to pick that up. So it's putting these little asterisks around it because it's supposed to be like slanted. So if you want to not do that, tell ChatGPT, do not make any of the words slanted or bold, and it will take it out of there. Okay. So there it is. And always make sure that the time is right and schedule. Okay. Now, you now can see how I do the travel mock bookings and then I do the travel memes. The reason I do the travel memes, guys, is to get engagement. People like to share memes. People like to like memes. People like to comment on memes. So I want to kind of lighten the mood in between of all those like travel posts. It still talks about travel, but it makes it kind of fun and exciting to talk about travel because travel isn't always just easy and smooth. Traveling with kids is hard, right? So that's how I kind of bring it up. All right. Now, that's the second step. So if you need help with that, I have it all on here. Even the benefits of using it. Okay. Then let's do the last step. So the third step is 7 posts about reasons to book with me. Now, this will take some time to build in ChatGPT. Okay. If you've never used ChatGPT before and it doesn't know that you're a travel advisor, and you can have a free account, but you need to create a login so it can keep up with who you are. Okay. My ChatGPT knows a lot about me. It even knows a lot about being a travel agent. It knows that that's my focus. So when I'm telling them 7 posts to reasons to book with me, is because it already knows what I'm doing. Okay. So when you go to post this initially, if you want, when you're putting in your ChatGPT prompt right here, okay, it already tells them what to do. You can add whatever else. Tell them, like, say if you want one where you're like, tell them about my specialties, and then you can list it in there. Okay, explain it what you want, right? But the thing for itself is mostly perfect. And once you put your link tree in there, it'll save it. So you can just put insert link tree and it'll do it for you. Okay. So let's take this. And oh, we gotta get the top part like this. I'm gonna put it in the chat if you want to do it. Okay. And then I'm gonna come over and we're gonna ChatGPT it. All right, expertly planned, stress-free travel. Love it. Now, I used to be a part of something that's called TAC, Travel Agent Collective. Now, TAC is great. They do memes and they do posts like this, but TAC costs $60 a month. So I stopped using that and then kind of came up with my own plan in ChatGPT. And that's what this is. That's why I do reasons to book with me, because it builds trust. And I always tell you guys that the clients need to see you 8 times before they trust you. These posts take care of those 8 times. That's literally like they're gonna have like 9 or 10 posts going out a day with Branch Up and Rally Up. That's what the idea is. Okay, so now we have 7 of these. Look, destination weddings, low deposit, Disney theme park pro. That is my specialty. Oh, okay. What else do we have? Oh, I made the chat bar too big. Okay. Why book with me instead of doing it yourself, right? So it does all of the hard work for me, because you guys ask me this all the time. Why should we book with travel advisors? Why are you asking me? Ask ChatGPT. It'll tell you. There you go. So now I have this. Oh, from me. I'm telling it, Pollock, I'm telling it exactly what to do. And I pulled it right here. I made the prompt for you.
Oh,
It's
okay,
cool.
got it.
Yeah, but ChatGPT knows me and they know that I'm a travel advisor because I keep talking to them, and it will do the same for you. So the first time you might have to go in there and tell them what you want them to talk about, but the prompt
Mm-hmm.
itself kind of explains it too. Okay.
But where is it pulling the prices from? Like, you know how it said starting
Oh,
1800 for that one
are you talking
package?
about like this right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
actually, in the prompt, I put in here, let's see, mention, include the travels. Okay, where did I put it? Oh my God. It's in here somewhere. Oh,
I think
verify
you
the
meant,
dates. I can't, it's hard to read it like that. Let me go back here. Appropriate. Oh, mention the type of accommodation, include the travelers, provide the price per person starting. That's why it's doing that. So what it's going to do is it's ChatGPT is AI, right? So it's
mm-hmm.
going to take that trip and it's going to pull from other websites that gives it an average for that price. And it's going to put it as starting is what it does. And if you want it to be like very accurate, you can put
Mm-hmm.
pull from vendors like Expedia. ALG Vacations is whatchamacallit, that's Vax, right? And you can even put Vax in there. It knows Vax. FunJet Vacations. These are real vendors. So you can put it in there, right? And if you're doing tours, you can do Exotica, like stuff like that. And it will give a more accurate pricing. But these mock bookings that I'm posting, I don't expect these people to book these. I'm not like, booking them. The reason why I want to post these is to open their minds on different types of travel that I can book. Because
Got it.
even I just booked a cruise. I'm booking one now, and I booked one yesterday. But when I'm working on the one now, she saw me talk about Mediterranean cruises on my Facebook, and it reminded her that she wanted to book her cruise. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it does. Okay. So don't worry too much about the prices. If you want to, if you think it's a little bit cheaper, you can change it, but always leave in there that it's starting. Okay. Starting price, starting at. So they get a rough idea. All right. Now let's go back. Does that help you or do you have more? Does that answer it? Or just let me know.
Yes. No, that answered it. Thank you.
No problem. All right. So I'm going to go grab this post and we're going back to the Meta Business Suite. But now we got to go back to Thursday or Friday because that's where we're starting at, right? So I already have the two right here. This is not Facebook and Ralio and BranchUp aren't going to show up till tomorrow. So I already have two posts scheduled. So let's add our last one. Schedule post. And this one I like to do at 2 o'clock because it's going to show up in their feed when they get off of work. So January 31st, save. You can even make it 3 or 4 if you want. Okay, it doesn't have to be specifically 2. I just always do it that way. There is my post. Now we want it to post on Instagram. So what do we have to do? We need to get something from Pexels. All right, so we did photos, we did videos. Let me show you what I do for the travel agent post. I just put travel agent. That's all I do. Something like this works. What was this post about? Vacations. I can handle it, handling the details. Okay, perfect. Let's go back over here. And we need to find something that's like, I can handle it. Kind of, not that lady. What are you doing here, lady? I kind of like the one at the top. Something like this works. The ball. Or you could just get rid of the word agent in general and do travel. I do travel sometimes. Where, yeah. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Perfect. So I would take this, save image as. Now I need a new topic. Don't forget to make a new topic. So I'm going to do R for reasons to book with me and then 1. Now, when I do the travel agent post, it's kind of the same thing over and over, right? So I'll come in and I'll grab a couple of these. I don't like that lady. She's very common. She's everywhere. Oh, and I will save like 2 of them. Normally I save 7, but you guys get the idea. I just go grab them all at one time. So let's just say that's what we were doing. We grabbed 2. Now let's go schedule them very quickly. So we have the picture. I already put one of them in there. Let me add a photo, upload, web R1, upload. All right. Now it has a whole post. There it is. Scheduled for tomorrow at 2 p.m. Perfect. Scheduled. Bye. There we go. There's one. Let me do another one real quick. Watch. Saturday the 1st. I do these every day, right? So we're gonna come in, change this to 2 p.m. because that's when this one goes out. Save. All right. We got our scheduling. Now we need to go get our stuff. Let's go ahead and let's just say for this example, I want to add the photo first. You can do that. There's the photo. You see why I list it like R1, R2? Because you guys can forget which one you did. So make sure you label them in your little folder. Then we're going to come over here and grab my chat GPT prompt. I already have number 2. Might want to erase the number 2 out of there if you want. You can. If not, they're only going to see it for a few minutes. So it's okay. There's that. We're done with that post and schedule. And that's how you do it. Just like that. You can do it very repetitive. If you know exactly what each post is about, you can just come in and post it. It shouldn't take you guys more than what we did all of this in an hour without talking. It shouldn't take you more than 45 minutes, maybe an hour, if that, to do this. And that's done. A lot of people will sit down and do this for like months out. You can do that too. But I like to do it for the week because that's all I can keep up. Okay. So I am going to finish posting all of these. I do have to do something else and I have to eat dinner because I haven't even eaten today. But I suggest for you guys, let's do this. Okay. Let's all schedule it and then let's come back and see what our reach is for the next week and to see the difference. Me personally, I am sitting at, stop. This is where I'm sitting at. So 9 new followers. Oh, I got 7 unfollows. Wow, rude. Let's see. Let me just screenshot it and I'll save it to my photos so then I can see what happens next week. Okay. And that's what we're doing. And that is all I really have to show you. Do you guys have any questions? Do you need me to do anything else? Let me know.
No, we're
And
good.
No, that
No,
was
this
awesome,
was very
Ash. Thank
helpful.
you.
no problem. All right. So that's all I really have for you guys tonight. Thank you so
That was
much for
wonderful.
attending
Thanks,
this an
Ash.
hour. No problem.
Thank you. This was very helpful.
Yes, that's what I wanted to do is break it down and make it easy as possible for you guys. All right, so now I'm going to stop recording because that's all I need for that.